Most expensive American rare stamps worth money 2012. The 2012 45-cent Purple Heart stamp. It was issued to remember and commemorate the 230th anniversary of the creation of the Military Merit Badge. The Purple Heart. Created by George Washington. To make a contribution of recognition to all the soldiers who had courage in battle. Indeed. With the Revolutionary War almost over, Washington, he wanted to repay his troops for their sacrifices. On the center, you will be able to see the medal. Heart-shaped. With the portrait of George Washington depicted inside. To the left, the name of the medal. To the right, the writing "Forever." Stamp released on September 4, 2012. It had a circulation of 75,000 pieces. Almost all printed without perforations in the margins that divide one stamp from another. If you own one of these pieces, without drilling, today it is worth up to $79. The 2012 USS Constitution 45-cent stamp. Depicted in the center. The USS Constitution warship. Then during the war in 1812, he had a clash with the apparent and invincible Royal Navy of British forces. After various tactics and firefights, the American ship won and sank the British ship, until then considered invincible. This triumph boosted American morale at a time when the British forces, they were defeating the Americans on several fronts. Above the image, you will be able to see the name of the ship written on it. A little lower, the year of the war, 1812. Stamp released on August 18, 2012. It had a circulation of 75,000 pieces. And today it can be worth up to $83. The 65-cent wedding cake stamp from 2012. It was used for wedding invitations and large cards. You will see a picture of a wedding cake, composed on several floors, with decorations on top. Typical of a wedding. Wedding cakes have always played a fundamental role since ancient Greece. In the beginning it was the guests who brought the cakes for the reception. Afterwards, since the 18th century, the custom changed, and they were directly the spouses to worry about providing the cake. To the right of the image, the nominal value of the piece, 65 cents of the US dollar. Bottom right, the year of minting, 2012. Stamp released on January 20, 2012. It had a circulation of 75 million copies, and today it is worth $95. The Lancaster $1.50 stamp depicts Lancaster County, a tourist destination landscape known as the Garden Spot of America, which is located in Pennsylvania. Founded in 1710, this county has been home to several firsts, as the first battery-powered watch, the long rifle, the stogie cigar, and many other inventions. Top left, you will be able to see the writing USA. Bottom right, the nominal value of the piece, $1.05 of the US dollar. Stamp released on January 20, 2012. It had a circulation of 60 million copies, and today it is worth up to $139. The 85-cent National Ice Park stamp. Located in the federal state of Montana. It is an area that extends for 4,110 square kilometers. Contains over 130 lakes, thousands species of plants, and hundreds of different species of animals. The first inhabitants of this territory, they date back 10,000 years ago. On this piece you will be able to see one of the landscapes that you can find in this area. To the left, the writing USA. To the right, the nominal value of the piece, 85 cents of the US dollar. Stamp released on January 19, 2012. 30 million copies were printed, and today it is worth up to $150. The $5.15 Sunshine Skyway Bridge stamp. It depicts the longest concrete bridge in the world. Located in Florida. It is 1,219 meters long, 73 meters high. It was inaugurated in 1987. Became a symbol of the country. Initially the bridge was open to 2 lanes, reducing travel times across the bay, and effectively opening a road to South Florida. Structure built in steel and reinforced concrete. You will be able to see at the top right. The nominal value of the piece. $5.15 of the US dollar. Down. The name of the bridge. Sunshine Skyway Bridge. Stamp released on February 28, 2012. Was issued in 15 million copies. And today this original piece dated 2012. It can be worth $440. The Carmel Mission $18.95 stamp. It was issued in honor and commemoration of the Franciscan friar Junipero Serra, founder of several California missions. Lived in the 18th century. He was beatified by the Church in 1988 and proclaimed saint in 2015. In this stamp, you will be able to see the building of the first church founded by the friar to spread Christianity in American territory. Building located in San Diego. Top right. You will be able to see the nominal value of the piece. $18.95. Down. The name of the Carmel Mission. The first act. For the spread of religion in a territory populated by Native Indians. Stamp released on February 28, 2012. 5 million copies were printed. And today it is worth $650 on the philatelic market.